Laura here with Create Life Paper Words, and today I wanted to share with you my 2014 December daily. So the December daily that I did goes from December 1st to the 31st of 2014. Last year I bought this. Everything was from Stampin' Up! That I used, except for a few cards which I'd gotten from one of the value kits from Becky Higgins. So this is how I decorated the front of mine. It's just a craft with some red canvas, I guess. And everything stuck really well to it. So I just put December Daily at the bottom. I put a picture of our ornament, one of our ornaments on our Christmas tree. And then I had used this little Joy wood veneer that I used with some sequins on it. And I really liked the stuff that I got from Stampin' Up! Because it came with cards that were consistent throughout, but it also came with some really nice accessories and embellishments. So I was very happy that I went with it for this year. So let's look at what I have. The first one that I did is I just took a picture, and then I had used an app over top of it to put "It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year," and I printed that out out of, I think that's a 5x7. Used a little tab and did some little vellum words on top. And then I wanted to put in what the calendar looked like. This year I'm definitely going to do this one differently and decorated it with some stars. I don't really like it at all, but that's okay. It's in the past and it's in the book. That's how I think of it. So I wanted to do just a little bit of introduction about December Daily and why I was excited to do it. So I did some journaling. As the kids get older, my excitement for Christmas increases. With their excitement, December Daily is a way for us to share that. And then actually, this is really fun. This is some ribbon that was on my Christmas present from my sister that I saved. It says "Bah Humbug." I just love it. I think it's so cute. And then I also put on a little flare as well. I guess I should say some of the embellishments are from the Gossamer Blues December Memories, I believe it's called, from last year. So I ended up starting mine on November 30th, and that is because it was a Sunday, and my kids really wanted to set up the Christmas tree that day. So I decided I needed to include that in December Daily as well. Because, Christmas tree is part of December stuff. So we set up the Christmas tree. I did a little bit of journaling, and then we also hung the stockings and all that other decorating. And also my pictures for this are all in black and white. I wanted to try it and see how it looked, and I'm really happy with how it came up because it gave it a really nice consistency for this album as well. So I have pictures of the tree. I used the Stampin' Up! Cards. I took pictures of all our Christmas books. Let's see if I can bring this a little closer. I just stacked them all up and took pictures. I actually tend to keep their Christmas books separate, so it's always new and fun every year when we get to pull those out. I had my Starbucks cup. Just a little bit of embellishments. We also do a elf on the shelf. Our elf's name is Glimmer, and on the very first day, she brought a new book for the kids about Christmas. And I did a little bit of journaling. For the most part, I tended to use like one page per day. The first and second are sort of on the same page, but you go with what you have. I also did worked a lot in December up until the 23rd, I think it was. So we don't always have all those other pictures, of course. So as you can see, Glimmer's here, and some days she brings the kids stuff and some days she doesn't. This is my very favorite journal card that I did. I used this one card from Stampin' Up! And it's like a aqua color with some white in it. And then Stampin' Up! Had these really fun stickers, and so I alternated them in red and white, and then put like a little enamel dot on top. And then I used the 4 as the the tree trunk, and I just love it. I think this is my absolute favorite one that I did. So I did some more journaling. I apparently don't have a photo for this day, the 5th, but that's okay. On the 6th, we went to the border and we picked up a ton of parcels. So I wanted to journal that, and, you know, it was a really nice drive. We really enjoyed it. Got more about Glimmer and our elf, and then I took some pictures of our Christmas decorating and Christmas baking. As you can see, most of these page protectors are either the 3x4 sizes or the 4x6 sizes. Got a little bit more. I had the odd one where I didn't have enough room because I did want to do journaling, so I had a couple extra pictures. This is of our ornament exchange, so I put what we got for the ornament exchange, and then I have this just goofy picture of us girls who were wearing one of the snowman sunglasses. It was, yeah, lots of fun. I had my husband take that picture, so I just stuck it in there with a little tab on it. On the 9th, Glimmer brought the kids Santa letters. That was really fun. They really enjoyed that one. I did a little journaling pocket right here. You can just pull it up. It's in this little vellum piece. I wanted to do a shaker pocket because I just loved these sequins. They were so sparkling. I just love the colors. So I put some stars in there. And this was before I had a fuse, so I just used a strip of sticky tape to close it up. As you can see, I didn't do a ton of embellishing on this. I really just wanted to make sure that I had gotten everything into my album, that I actually completed it. So I had like our present list. Lots of journaling where I could, definitely wanting, you know, to tell the stories of this year. For skating the one night, they had Santa come, so that was really fun for the kids. They got to sit on his lap and tell him what they wanted, and then we got the letters back from Santa after they had gotten sent. So I just folded them up into 4x6s and put them in. I always think that's fun for the kids to look back on those. And you can see, so Stampin' Up! Ones, they all come with the same design, at least for last year they did. So you could put your date in there, and then they're all consistent that way. And so that's what I did. I put the date in all of these, and then I just circled what day of the week it was. I really like this card too. I think it's really cute. It's just like a vellum one. I'll take it out. So it's just a vellum one, and then it says believe, and then I have 7 more sleeps, happy holidays. I don't know, I just thought it was really fun and cute. So 19th and 20th, 21st, I really like this. I don't really remember what we did this day. Probably had a lazy day. Apparently I couldn't remember what we did, so I mean, that works too, right? Did a little bit of journaling about the 23rd. That was my last day of work for the year, and it was a really long one, so I don't think I really had any other pictures of that. And then just at our one Christmas party that we go to there for the family. And then on the eve of the 24th, Glimmer left, of course, and so she left these little notes for both the kids that I kept and included. And then I've got the 25th, and we've got what I used this year for wrapping paper, and the kids had a little camp out. It's a really dark picture. And then I took a picture of one of the tags that Santa Claus had left on the present, and a picture of our Christmas tree lit up, and a lot of fun stuff. We had last year we decided not to go anywhere. We were just gonna stay home, and then after we opened all the presents and everything at about 9 in the morning, we were really bored. Kids were playing with their presents. I called my parents to say, hey, how's it going? They said, oh, good, we're just getting ready to have everyone over. And I told my husband, and he's like, hey, you want to go up? I said, yeah, why not? We're not doing anything here. So we drove 3 hours and surprised my family. We didn't tell them we were coming. So anyways, my brother had posted this on Facebook, and I took a screenshot of it to save it. And then I also journaled a little bit about it, but that was, you know, one of our fun things for that day. Then 26 is my husband's birthday. He turned 30. And we ended up spending that with his family for Christmas. 27th, we didn't have pictures either. I did a little bit on it. Looks like the 29th I had a picture of the kids in the snow. And then I did the 30th and 31st. I went right up to the 31st. Just a lot of journaling for those days. We were pretty busy. And then the very last one is of the kids sleeping with this joy overlay. And just a little bit about that last day. So thank you very much for joining me for my 2014 December daily. You can always subscribe to my channel, comment on here if you have any thoughts or suggestions or comments on it. I would love to hear them. I'm just getting ready to do, just 2015, and I'd love some feedback. Maybe, what I could change or what I could do differently. You can also find me on Instagram at Create Life Paper Words, and hope you can like this as well if you did. Bye!